أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم من حمسه ونفخه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي بجاه سنقرؤك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى يا معلم آدم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا يا معلم آدم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا يا معلم آدم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا بكرامة وعلمك ما لم تكن تعلم وكان فضل الله عليك عظيما وبعد آمين وبعد الإخوة الأعزاء السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We give glory to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the owner of all glories. We seek His blessings and mercies upon the noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in abundance. We greet ourselves with the best forms of greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Peace of Allah be upon us wherever we happen to be. And a very good evening from here, and very good moment and season to everyone at your peculiar location. Today is the 25th of Ramadan 1444 after the hijrah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam from Makkah to Yathrib, equivalent to the 16th of April 2023 CE. We are reading today, inshallah, Aphorism number 23, the 23rd Aphorism of the 246 aphorisms of Ibn AtaiLlahi Al-Sakandari. So we're going to read, inshallah, see whether there are some words that are calling for attention. Then we give the literal translation, conceptual meaning and message, and then follow it by the interpretation of Sheikh Abdul Majid Al-Sharnobi rahimahullah. So the stanza goes thus: لا تترقب فراغ الأغيار فإن ذلك يقطعك عن وجود المراقبة له فيما هو مقيمك فيه. Once again, I read the stanza. لا تترقب فراغ الأغيار فإن ذلك يقطعك عن وجود المراقبة له فيما هو مقيمك فيه. That is the stanza in brief. Now, some words are begging for attention here. Number one is tatarokob. Tatarokob يعني لا تنتظر. لا تترقب يعني لا تنتظر. Do not expect, do not wait for. Do not wait for. Farag, waqtul farag, that is free time that you're not going to do anything. Al-aghyar is jamu of al-ghayra, so which is it's also synonymous with al-ashghal, al-ashghal, uh, which is the jamu, the plural form of shuglu. Okay, al-ashghal, that is busyness. Okay, busyness or occupation of time. Muraqabatu, okay, muraqaba, so that is muhafaza, muhafaza, so that is preservation of time, okay, protection of something, okay. So those are some of the words that beg for attention. Now, the translation in brief: لا تترقب فراغ الأغيار. Do not wait for freedom from your present occupation, from your present condition. لا تترقب فراغ الأغيار. Do not wait for freedom from your present condition. فإن ذلك يقطعك عن وجود المراقبة له. For that, doing that, we sever you, we cut you off from realizing realizing from achieving al-muraqabatu lahu, concentration on him, fima huwa muqimuka fihi, in what he has placed you in. Okay, so again, the translation again: لا تترقب فراغ الأغيار. Do not wait for freedom from the present condition that you are in. فإن ذلك يقطعك عن وجود المراقبة له. For that, we sever you off, we cut you off from achieving the concentration for him, فيما هو مقيمك فيه, in what he has placed you in. Okay, in a very simple form, in a very simple and direct translation, it reads: do not wait for freedom from your current condition, since that will prevent you from being mindful of him where he has placed you. Again, the direct literal translation says: do not wait for freedom from your current condition, since that will prevent you from being mindful of him where he has placed you. So that is the translation. So the conceptual message here is that when you are إِذَا كُنْتَ فِي أَمْرٍ فَكُنْ فِيهِ, when you are doing, when you are in a particular condition and situation, you give all that you have to it. Give all concentration to that condition and situation. For example, some people, you study accountancy in school, but when you graduate, the job that you were offered, that was available for you, was not in line with what you read or studied, okay? But it pays. So accept what is available first. Accept that which is available. Give it all the concentration and all effort that it requires, all the fulfillment, all the conditions, fulfill all the conditions therein. Then you can expect and work for the ones that you actually need. But not accepting the current one that you are offered and waiting until you get what you insist on might calculate to a waste of time and waste of effort and waiting for Godot. Okay, and you might end up getting nothing. So now that's just a parable. Now, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala places you on a condition on a situation, what he expects you to do at that condition and that situation is to seek his face, to seek his to put all your effort in guiding his requirement, in fulfilling his requirement, that understanding that he is the one that placed you there and he has a reason for placing you there. And if he is supposed to give you a better one, it is not you that are going to ask for that. He would have done it in his own way and in his own time. Okay, so that is the message there. So when you a parable or a proverb says, "A bird in hand worths thousands in the bushes." Okay, a bird in hand worth 1,000 of its type in the bush that you have not gotten. So that is to say, one naira or one thing that you have that is yours, that you have control over, is better than thousands of it that you have not acquired, that you are looking up to. Okay, so that is that is just the conceptual meaning there. Okay, so now we go into the explanation and interpretation of Sheikh Al-Sakandari. He says, لا تنتظر أيها المريد انتهاء الأغيار أي الشواغل التي منها ما أقامك فيه الحق بل راقبه فيما تترقب فراغه فإن تأميلك للوقت الثاني يمنعك من القيام بحق الوقت الذي أنت فيه. It means that أيها المريد, O you beloved seeker of the truth, لا تنتظر انتهاء الأغيار. Do not wait for the end of busyness, of occupation, of a condition. That is, don't wait until, don't expect to be freed from the busyness, the condition, the situations on which Allah has placed you. Okay, on which Allah, the truth, has placed you. Rather, رَقِبْهُ فِيمَا تَتَرَقَّبْ فِرَاغَهُ. Rather, رَقِبْهُ, concentrate on him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in seeking for the freedom that you want. It's okay, concentrate on him in the present condition that he puts you, that he assigns to you, in the expectation of what? Of the freedom of the one that you are looking for. فَإِنَّ تَأْمِيلَكَ لِلْوَقْتِ الثَّانِي, because if you are waiting until you get the second position or the second choice before you act rightly or normally or properly, so that will prevent you from doing what he has asked you or expected you to do in the present condition. Okay? فَإِنَّ تَأْمِيلَكَ لِلْوَقْتِ الثَّانِي, because your expectation of the second time, of the other time, يَمْنَعُكَ مِنَ الْقِيَامِ بِحَقِّ الْوَقْتِ الَّذِي أَنْتَ فِيهِ, will prevent you from executing what is expected for you or what is expected of you at the present moment, at the present condition and situation. So وَالْفَقِيرُ الصَّادِقُ يَكُونُ فِي كُلِّ وَقْتٍ بِحَسَبِهِ. Okay, وَالْفَقِيرُ الصَّادِقُ يَكُونُ فِي كُلِّ وَقْتٍ بِحَسَبِهِ. So an honest, needy person, an honest, needy person, that is al-murid as-sadiq, an honest seeker of the truth, yakunu fi kulli waqtin bihasabihi, would guide the right of Allah at all time and at all conditions and situations. وسئل بعض العارفين متى يستريح الفقير فقال إذا لم يرى وقتا غير الوقت الذي هو فيه. Okay. The بعض العارفين, one of the gnosis, one of the knowers and knower of the truth and forerunners in achievement or in seeking the divine presence of Allah, was asked as Mata yastarihu al-faqiru, when does a needy person relaxes his mind? When is the time that a needy person relaxes? That is to say, what keeps the mind of a needy person at rest and at peace? What gives a needy person, a poor person, what gives him peace of mind? Faqala. He responded by saying, إذا لم يرى وقتا غير الوقت الذي هو فيه. So al-faqiru yastarihu, a needy person, a poor person, will be peaceful, will have peace of mind when he does not see any time other than the time in which he is in. Again, in a very simple form, when he does not think of the time to come, the future of any future, in doing what he needs to do. So he uses the present time to the fullest. So he does not wait until the next moment comes. So at that particular time, he lives in peace. So he is satisfied with his present condition, with the situation that he is in, and he does not expect much. So at that particular time, he lives in peace. وقال بعض المفسرين في قوله تعالى ونبلوكم بالشر والخير فتنة. So in interpreting and exegising the word of Allah in saying, when he says وَنَبْلُوكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً. Okay, in interpreting that, I think that ayah should be in Surah Al-Anbiya, ayah number 35. Surah Al-Anbiya, ayah number 35. Okay, in interpreting the ayah, وَنَبْلُوكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً, أو وَنَبْلُوَكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً. Both ways can be read. Now, بعض المفسرون قالوا, so some exegetists, some interpreters and commenters, they say that وَنَبْلُوكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً, we shall tempt you with evil and good, okay, as a test for you. Okay, we are going to tempt you. Okay, we are going to test you, okay, with what is good and what is bad. What is expected of this? So they interpret and explain this ayah as نختبركم بالشدة والرخاء. We tempt you, we examine you with hardship, okay, with hardship and opposite of hardship, That is, okay, let's check here. Yeah, hard times and easy times. Okay, we're going to test you with hard times and easy times. We're going to test you with siha wa sakmi, with health and sickness. We're going to test you with al-ghina wal-faqr, with wealth and poverty. Okay, with affluence and nothingness. وَقِيلَ بِمَا تُحِبُّونَ وَمَا تَكْرَهُونَ. So some other mufassirun, some other commentators, they interpret it as نَبْلُوكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً, means نَخْتَبِرُكُمْ بِمَا تُحِبُّونَ وَمَا تَكْرَهُونَ. We tempt you, we give you temptation on what you love and what you hate, because we want to achieve two things. When we tempt you, bima tuhibun, linanzura shukrakum fima tuhibun. We want to see how you are going to be praiseworthy. Okay, how appreciative you are going to be in what you love. And when we tempt you with ma tukrihun, with what you hate, we want to see, okay, linanzura sabrakum fima takrahun. We want to see how patient and persevere you would be when you are tempted with what you hate, with the vice. Okay, so I think this ayah summarizes the old aphorism. Okay, لا تترقب فراغ الأغيار. So don't wait to be freed from a particular condition that you are placed in, as ذلك يقطعك عن وجود المراقبة له فيما هو مصيبك فيه, as that will sever you from appreciating from showing appreciation in what he has placed you in the present condition. Okay, so I think that the ayah summarizes well the aphorism, and this is where the explanation and the interpretation of the aphorism by Sheikh Abdul Majid Shabnobi ends. Okay, so that interpretation was actually from the Tafsir al-Baghawi, okay, from the interpretation of al-Baghawi, okay, and all right, and okay, that interpretation of Mata Yastarihu al-Faqir, so when does okay, when does the disciple find rest? Okay, al-Faqiru here is interpreted as the Faqir, as disciple, that is al-Murid. Okay, when does he find rest? So it replies, when he doesn't see any time other than the time he is presently in. Okay, so the very sum of that aphorism is that it's very simple. We make use of the present condition that we are efficiently and effectively, and we act judiciously, okay, while expecting a better time ahead to come. Okay, inshallah, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make all our conditions and our time enjoyable ones and memorable ones, and equally spent on his cause. Inshallah, innahu ala dhalika qadir wa bil ijabati jadir. ni'mal mawla wa ni'mal nasir. So I place myself and you also under the protection and guide of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from now until forever. So and until we meet again tomorrow, inshallah, in the next aphorism 24 بإذن أستودعكم ونفسي في رعاية الله الذي لا يضيع ودائعه والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.